That's short.
Right.
Hello and welcome to Gamer 101. Yes, podcast episode 12. I'm your host, Lukas. That guy, bearded bastard, is Pete.
Hi everyone, pleasure to be here.
And
And
yeah,
I'm
we
new,
got
as you
something
can see.
prepared today, as you can see from the start.
Well, here is the poster. Little
Yeah,
puppies
yeah.
of golden retrievers, I guess.
So
New
why
meal.
he's pointing at it is because there's going to be a new one next week.
Yep. So get ready and hopefully we can play a game Guess Who on the picture instead of the
Yeah.
characters.
Guess what type of dog it is. You know
Precisely.
what? You can give him suggestions for what his poster should be in the comments. Comment what he
Yeah.
should put on his wall.
Leave the comments down below.
Yeah, what his poster should be. All right. So can we get started?
Yeah, sure.
So I have tried playing this game you suggested we play that was on PS Plus, Portal Knights.
Okay.
It's kind of older game, so people might be familiar with it, but it's basically a piece of shit.
Okay. Can you tell us more? Can you share more information why you think it's a piece of shit?
It's like Minecraft, but not as good, combined with um, like RPG games, uh, whatever, where you have class system, which is also not very good because there's only 3 classes, and on top of that, you got a combat which forces you to lock on, but every time you enter combat, it takes you away from first person into third person. And when you go third person, the game is unplayable because you can't see shit, or at least I can't.
Okay.
So I'm playing it first person, to build and to harvest dirt and things. So that's what you do. And then whenever a monster comes, I tried fighting it, and it takes me out of first person into third person, which is pointless because I don't know why it couldn't work on in first person.
First
But
of all, when I saw it, I thought because the reviews were pretty good that it will be a solid experience for multiple people to get into really and enjoy because it has like elements of combat in it combined with the building kind of stuff. But
you know what else
yeah,
has that?
please reveal me the secret of
Minecraft.
no.
Which is actually a good game.
Tried it just a few times, maybe for a short period of time. Didn't really get into it.
Uh, you don't understand. I will reveal to you. I own Minecraft on PS3, PS4, Vita, and PC.
Wow.
I bought it 3 times.
Now, obviously, since there is no cross-buy,
No,
they
there was when I bought the PS4 version, I got the Vita version,
okay.
or when I
So
bought
at
the
least
PS3
something.
version, I got that. Anyway, I bought it 3 times. Worth it.
The guy who made it must be grateful for your three purchases.
Yeah, I got your back, Notch.
By the by the way, you were lagging quite heavily from time to time during your last
Yeah,
3 minutes.
because you forced me to be the guy who starts the stream, and that ain't good idea. Or maybe
Okay,
Steam's downloading something. I don't know.
okay. So real quickly, check it out while I'll share with our viewers my what I've been playing recently. So I'm still hyped from the purchase of my new computer. Basically, I downloaded it or I was looking for the best deals that I could possibly get for mm, basically the older games, which I did. From that point, I didn't really play much PlayStation because I'm still trying to get the most value out of my newly purchased computer, which would probably be uh, completely done in a week or two, and then I'll get back to the habit of playing PS4 just because
Yes,
it's much more
better.
not I wouldn't say enjoyable, but uh, I'm starting to feel that what you suggested or what you warned me would happen in terms of taking the controller and playing playing PC
Yeah,
games with the controller.
it's just better.
I know it is.
Yeah, it just is. It's a fact. Except for when we're playing Siege and kids on keyboards are killing us on PS4, which is not fun.
Maybe we can also find a solution to
We'll
show
buy
them
we'll
some
buy
respect.
keyboards for our PS4s. Then we can play computers with controllers and PS4s with keyboards.
And that's how you rock, baby.
That's how you do it. That's the proper way of playing games.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Again,
let's.
heard it here first.
So, you know what else you can play this week?
Well, actually, plenty of couple of titles to be precise.
Yeah. Well, some games I get. What Anthem is getting beta?
Anthem
No.
is getting both, private beta and then the public beta.
Is that the beta you need to buy the energy drink?
Nope, that's
was
the
cool.
Division 2.
Was Division.
Well, basically here the story with the Anthem is if you again decide to pre-order the game and give the money in advance to our beloved EA, you can play the closed beta or private beta, I believe from 27th of January to 29th of January, 2 days. But then it will be followed by an open beta starting on 3rd of February for 2 days across all platforms,
So there will be...
PC, PS4, and Xbox.
And when is it launching?
Anthem is launching on February 22nd.
So why is the beta only 2 days for public?
Well, they give you something at least.
All right. Okay, then I guess they gotta make a day one patch for in 20 days. I assume.
And fingers crossed they will again test their servers and make sure it runs smoothly on the day it launches.
Yeah.
As usual with all the games.
I'm sure it won't, but yeah.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
And also tomorrow, which is yesterday, if you're watching this on Sunday, which is 11th of January.
That's correct.
You can play the demo of Resident Evil 2 remaster.
Whatever they are calling it, I believe it's remastered.
Anyway, if you haven't played for whatever reason Resident Evil 2 on PS1 when it came out 20 years ago, you can go play it now on PS4, Xbox, PC.
Yeah, and PC as well.
Switch.
What?
Switch? Medbox?
No, Medbox. Well,
Linux?
not at this point. macOS.
Will it be on? Will it be on Steam?
What, the Resident Evil 2? I
Yeah.
believe it will be on Steam.
Okay.
Didn't really check all that much into the detail.
Did you ever play Resident Evil 2?
Tried. Actually, at home I got Resident Evil Revelations, but no, didn't really get into it.
Not that long ago, there was Resident Evil 1 remake on PS Plus. You should have it. Did you try it?
As we talked about, I'm not claiming every single title that comes to PS Plus, so there is a high chance that I didn't even claim it to be mine.
It's very... If you leave the control scheme that was on PS1, it is the way to play the game. Don't download the file and play it on an emulator. This is better than... I would say it's better than when it came out first in 95.
Okay.
Yeah. If you leave the control scheme, which sucks at this point, but it's the way to play it. With the tank controls, it's horror. No,
Well, I'll definitely give it a try.
it's okay.
Providing the fact that I actually own the game, it's in my collection. But there is
You don't
just
buy it.
information regarding the Resident Evil 2. It's only 30 minutes demo. Once you reach the 30 minutes, the game will just stop straight away, and it's only playable once, so you can't repeat it, you can't replay it. But fortunately, there are ways how you can cheat it by creating another PSN account or Xbox account. You can actually play it again. So it was one-time experience. You got your 30 minutes. Use it as much as you can.
So, but is it so? Then is it the full game? If I can beat the full game in 30 minutes, can I beat it?
I really don't think that you can beat the full game in 30 minutes.
I mean,
Unless you really come up with IQ 800 solutions for it.
let's look for a speed run of Resident Evil 2 and see how fast we can beat it. Anyway, so I was asking if it's coming out on Steam because there's a high-profile game that's not coming out on Steam, and it seems to be the trend right now.
Yep. Maybe we'll see in the year of 2019 in the mark of really Steam declining, because a lot of AAA games we might not know for now, but the fact is Division 2 is not coming to Steam. It's launching on the Uplay, of course, store, and on top of that, it will be also available on Epic Game Launcher.
Right.
Exclusive.
Do you think if multiple high-profile studios, everyone's got their launcher these days, it seems. Do you think that if more companies go away from Steam, Steam will start making games again? Or
Are you
Valve?
that excited for Half-Life?
I mean, Half-Life 3, Team Fortress 3, Dota 3, Portal 3.
Okay, so just a short information or brief introduction. Why are developers actually moving away from the Steam? As you may or probably may not know, Steam is taking the cut in as much as 30% from the retail price that is on Steam.
Which is perfectly reasonable.
I mean, providing what they actually do, that it's easy to use, it's worldwide. They are letting you use their whole infrastructure there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's say it's really reasonable and it's a fair deal. But then again, 30% if you are selling games in millions of copies, which all AAA games are expected to, is quite a lot of money. And again, and especially right now when there is a new game Epic launcher, which is only taking away 12%, and that's it.
That's better, but yeah, as you said, Steam is such established thing that how many users does Steam have? All of them, no? Everyone who plays games on PC uses Steam, right? Or at least has Steam installed.
Yep, that's without a doubt.
So, and that's, if it's just the money, long term, it might not be worth it. Because I don't know how about you guys, but I don't want to have 17 launchers installed.
Yeah,
I would much prefer to just have one.
Yep. Then again, the PC is about, it's why gamers love gaming on PC is for two reasons. One being you can really build up your own PC and set the settings however you like. Number two, it's all about simplicity. But right now, when you are offered with a choice of different launchers and you have to make 7 different accounts just to be able to play your game, or you switch between the games and I have to log in again or just remember the password, is just really frustrating for people.
Yeah. Or you can have all of those programs start at launch of PC, and then you can start your PC in the morning when you go to work, and when you get back, it will be ready.
Yeah, because the updates will be downloaded separately on 7 different launchers.
Yeah, and also like, haven't EA is EA Origin still a thing? Does it still exist?
Yeah, of course it does. It still does exist.
But it isn't doing great numbers, is it?
I don't think so.
And there was a talk of Ubisoft actually canceling Uplay because no one cared about it.
Well, apparently they either changed their strategy or they are trying to promote it even further by allowing the Division 2 to launch there.
Yeah, they changed their mind. I don't know. Maybe they know something that we don't, which is probably they do.
You got top secret insiders inside.
Yeah, well, not yet, but we'll get there.
And on top of that, except the Resident Evil 2 and Anthem demo, there is a Dreams as well. Finally.
Oh yes, there's Dreams beta.
Yep. Unfortunately, you have to sign up. It starts tomorrow. It starts on the 11th of January.
Yeah, does it?
Yep.
I already seen on Twitter some posts. People are doing it already.
Well, I checked it
like
beforehand.
Closed?
Yep.
Okay.
It says it opens to wider public on 11th of January. Officially, It started around 26th of December last year. So actually, a few people could really get into it. But what applies to both who played before or even is planning to get into it right now, you have to sign up for it. Then once you get picked, which probably won't be a huge deal, since they really want almost everyone who is interested after such a long time to actually try the game, they will be able to add the game into their collection. What they stated, however, is the game is just bare bones, so nothing fancy, just the pure main structure of what the game is supposed to be.
So is it a game or is it a game engine?
But here is the thing. That's a question about the Dreams, because the Dreams is such an awkward game where you actually can build you can put your imagination to reality. So technically, it's not a game. It's more of let's make something I have in mind reality.
Yeah, but what I've seen or heard, you can make it. It's somehow it has it. You making things, then you can implement game mechanics on that thing. So you can basically make games within Dreams. So I don't know if it is a game about making games, but not in the way Game Dev Tycoon did it. It's like you are the developer and the designer and everything of your game, but there's apparently scripts that you can run on your thing.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
Not really sure.
It's kind of confusing to me as well.
I don't know.
I'll try to register, and if it goes through, maybe we'll have a stream. Maybe we can have a stream.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
That's great. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows at this point?
But future is uncertain.
But we did talk about actually streaming. There is a plan in place, which we will talk about next week.
Yep.
Because
I won't reveal anything more than I already
because
have.
plans changed. Also, website should have been live by now, and it's not. We're promising it since like late October. Like episode
From,
one, we
from the
promised
yes,
it.
from the episode even zero.
It's gonna be up soon. It's already almost up next week.
It's just 12 episodes, which roughly translates to 3 months. We are good.
Which translates exactly to 3 months.
I know.
Yeah. You know what? When we started doing this project whole, it was like 2 years ago. So the webpage is being developed for like 2 years for with one guy.
But when something takes usually long, it's worth the wait. So
Except when it's when it's Duke Nukem. Nah. All right. So that was that. You know what?
well, tell me.
If we weren't doing this, could we get hired at Rockstar or Naughty Dog?
Well, I believe, or for we believe that both of us could actually apply for one of the many positions that they currently have open.
Yeah? Like what?
Like I saw a position at Naughty Dog for game story writer, I guess.
Yeah, that could be us. Yeah, we're good at making shit up.
Yeah, or like quest creator,
Yeah, quest creator.
when you are actually designing the game, you need the people from all different kinds of backgrounds, not only tech people, but there have to be creative
Writers.
people involved. Yep, voice actors and so on. No, voice acting. We could
Yeah.
really lend our voice to
Can
some
can
handsome.
you do? Can you give me a Japanese accent? All right. So
Well, yeah, go ahead.
also Rockstar is on their webpage. They're looking for new people for a next gen project. Is it GTA 6? Or is it Max Payne 4? Or is it Bully? Or is it Ping Pong? Or what is it called? Tennis
Ping pong.
Star. They had a ping pong game.
I'm not aware of that.
They had a fucking. It was table tennis, ping pong, presented by Rockstar. That's the title. I'm not cheating you. Yeah, and you played ping pong. That was the game, and it was made by Rockstar, so it was people liked it. Or could they be making a new Midnight Club?
Well,
or is it a new IP?
Whatever it is, at this point, we know that it will take at least, and I'm being optimistic here, at least 5 years is a minimum, and a number of years. So potentially we could see a new game in around 2024 from them. That's my guess. Which at this point, in 5 years duration, might be GTA 6, because again, that's their biggest franchise, and they will have enough case from Red Dead Online, which isn't picking up at all. Like
no. Unfortunately, I was wrong. I was very wrong.
And I told you so. You remember?
Okay. I will give you this one. This is the first time you were actually right about anything.
But thank God today they launched the Battle Royale mode in Red Dead Online. So
okay.
players could jump in and
100 guys killing each other?
I'm not sure what's the player cap, but it's called gun mode. Something like
gun game. Oh, remember gun game? Call of Duty still does gun game, no? In multiplayer.
Not a huge fan of Call of Duty.
Anyway. So that's that. Or could it be that they're working on a new IP? Something that will blow our minds?
No, Rockstar, when Rockstar is making games, it's really, they are putting a lot of effort. And usually, just look at their last title, Red Dead Redemption 2, took 8 years, plenty of money to develop, and they had already built the first game. So should they be working on this completely new game without any previous foundation or background. Now 5 years easily doubles.
Yeah, that's true. They could be making, which I would be very happy, LA Noir too.
Oh, completely forgot. Yeah, it revolution it changed the facial animation. I was going for it revolutionized the facial animations when it came out because it believe it or not it came out on PS3 all the way.
Yep, and Xbox 360.
Yep.
Not PC
And
though.
I'm not sure if it
I
wasn't the
think only
first.
the remaster came out on PC.
No, the remaster also did come out on
Yeah,
PS4.
that's what came out on PC. I don't think the original one came out on PC.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, the original one was console exclusive.
All right.
But I maybe I am wrong here, but I might say that it was the first game where they were actually using a motion capture.
No,
No, it wasn't.
that is wrong. But
Okay.
that is the first game that used like face motion capture.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Not like a motion capture for the whole body. Yeah.
yeah, that they used that. I would say a couple of years before that also. But not to the extent they do it now. Now everyone does motion capture because well, Naughty Dog revolutionized that. At least I said it, man.
Yeah, I know, and I respect you for it. Well,
And
why the hell are we talking about the new possible job offerings? Well, the situation is the new consoles are coming, and obviously the studios will be giving us a little sneak peeks or will be sharing a few details of what they are working and how
because
far is the development.
because it's important because when now they're hiring even more people, so that means the budgets for the games will increase. So will the price of games increase, or will there be more shady business practices like, DLC story content, chapterized games, like you buy the next Uncharted, it's only Act 1 and you need to pay for all the other chapters.
I think that Hitman tried it, apparently didn't work out, so we won't be seeing this kind of episodic game giving you only
Yeah, but
few
Hitman
chapters.
Hitman 1, yeah, sold pretty well. It was the second rebooted Hitman game that failed. No, didn't the Hitman reboot do quite good?
Wasn't really looking for the numbers.
I think it did pretty good, and then this one tanked because it's basically more maps. It's basically not a second game. It's just the DLC chapters. There's nothing new in it, literally.
Well, I actually heard that Hitman 2 is much better game than the previous one, the episodic format.
I didn't hear that.
Okay.
And I seen even to this day a lot of content comes out on YouTube from Hitman because they're making like weekly assassination missions and such,
Okay.
which is pretty cool idea actually.
I mean, it keeps players coming back to it, which some games should be doing. How to encourage players to get back into their games.
Yeah,
We'll get into that.
like our favorite topic on this show. This should be renamed. We don't have a name for this podcast. We just call it Gamer 101 Podcast. This should be called the unofficial Fallout podcast presented by Gamer 101.
Unofficial Bethesda partners.
Yeah.
UBP, unofficial.
UBP sounds like a sex move.
Universal blowjob position.
I think YouTube's now gonna take this down.
No, he's not.
We'll see. If it does, we'll post it on Pornhub.
Yeah, you can put a lot of different stuff on Pornhub.
Yeah. Okay. So, Fallout 76, week 16 or episode 16 is coming in fast, and we promised we will talk about it on episode 16
Yeah,
if we're
and
still.
we'll give you an update how the game actually evolved in 10 weeks.
So, at this point, is it worth going back into it?
Actually, today, at least a new patch or first patch in the new year dropped on the PC. It will be followed by a console patch later next week or in the beginning of next week. Again, when I looked at the patch now, it promised fixes in over 150 areas, like more or less significant changes. And they said that they are not ready yet to share their DLC information because they actually already have it, testing it, but they said the new content, their purpose is to release a new content bugs free. So they will be ready to share the information regarding what's more in store or what the future holds for Fallout in the upcoming time, which I think by the end of January we'll know exactly what they are planning. And there have been rumors of new worlds opening, faction, like completely changing the PvP because the PvP is it wasn't intended for that game at all.
We going back to LA Noire. This is the time where you would press cross to doubt. This on the on this releasing content bug free. Good luck, Bethesda. Fingers crossed, man.
I'm just quoting what they said officially.
All right, that's funny.
And the vendors or player vending should become a thing.
Okay, where's my friendly fire?
Why do you desire so much friendly fire?
It will make the game so much more fun if I can just kill my. If I can, how to fix Fallout 76? Make it so that loot is for the entire party, not for everyone separately. Mm-hmm. And then when we get the boss on the end of the raid that doesn't exist yet, so make a raid and then make it that the end boss drops loot, and then we kill each other to see who gets the loot.
And the survivor gets all the goodies.
Yeah.
That's Battle Royale 2.0.
Yeah. Imagine this: we're going in 4 friends, singing war songs and such, and then we slay the big old level 150 Deathclaw in the dungeon that doesn't exist yet.
Yeah, then everybody sees the rewards, but then the true match and the true war begins.
Yeah.
When you defeat the bosses.
There drops this laser plasma Gatling alien gun, and we just make a Mexican standoff, kill each other, the winner gets it.
And we'll be killing each other for 10 minutes because everyone will be wearing power armors. Yep.
Yeah. And then make it so when we're outside, whoever wins gets it, and then he goes outside of the dungeon, and then he cannot lose it. It's only available to literally the last survivor.
Oh, I thought you would say that once you exit the dungeon or a special area, you will be marked on the map. So unless you can get to your camp, but not with fast traveling, everybody will be able to see you and track you
that's
down.
even better. That's what that means. Todd Howard, I hope you're listening to that.
Noted that I'm going to tweet
podcast.
them. Story writer. There we go, baby.
we're fucking shit. This is this. If they make it into the next patch, I'm going back to Fallout.
Yeah, totally awesome.
And this is.
So all of you listeners, please spam Pete Hines
and Todd Howard, yeah, and everyone, just tweet this video over and over at what's their handle at Bethesda
Game Studios.
Yeah, tweet at them. This is good.
And it's so good that you needed to come closer to the camera.
Whoops. I pushed myself in so I can read my notes here.
Nice.
What's next? Yeah, we make notes on paper.
Well, I don't. I'm high end.
Yeah, I'm old. Yes, that's what Fallout needs. It just needs content. It just needs better content because whatever there is, it's not good, or it's not enough.
Yep, that's a proper word. Not enough.
Yeah, remember episode whatever when you said, I can imagine telling there is not enough things to do.
Won't comment that.
All right. Okay. I mean that's probably it for today, no?
Not really. You remember the most crucial thing and important.
Yeah.
January 2019, and actually, for what you said is a poor year for you in terms of gaming. The January starts real strong with 3 main titles coming to releasing this month, which is Ace Combat 7,
Yeah.
with VR support, and
Yeah.
also a battle royale mode.
Yeah.
Then followed by Resident Evil 2.
Okay.
And Kingdom Hearts 3.
Sure, I guess.
I mean,
as I said, I haven't finished 1 and 2 yet. I will add that to my what was it called for the year of New Year's resolutions. I will finish Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, or 1.5 and 2.5.
Or you will do the walkthrough of all Kingdom Hearts in the chronological order, or story-wise.
I will not answer that right now.
So
I will put it on the short list
thank you.
of possible content.
So right now, then you need to wishlist all Kingdom Hearts games.
Yeah, someone needs to comment if we want to. You know what? If we get one comment saying, "Hey, play fucking Kingdom Hearts on video," I will play Kingdom Hearts on video.
Oh, okay.
But not from you.
Shit! I was like, time to create a fake account.
I will know that it's you.
How will you?
I will track your IP, whatever. I don't know. If we get 10 comments.
Oh, you increase it. You basically increase. It's like a payment for post office.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will tell you a secret, all of you people. I'm currently working on a list of goals that we would like to achieve within 2019, and it is very much revolves around subscribers and views.
Okay.
And the more we get of that, the more of this you will get if you want it.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Just wanted to touch really quickly. So 3 major titles, let's call it, no matter if you like it or not, I know, are coming out. The only one you are really interested in is Ace Combat 7. Are you getting it day one?
I will wait for the review.
Okay.
But probably yes. I like Ace Combat. I think this is the correct time to go back into it.
So are you really excited about flying and being a pilot?
I mean, who isn't? I'm just a little boy inside me, What? What?
Are you becoming an alien? Is this a sequel?
I don't know what I said, but you know what I meant.
Yep. That was nicely said.
All right. So.
Yeah, and all of it.
Okay, are you excited for one of those 3?
I've seen today a demo of Resident Evil 2, just a very short footage, and when I compared it to the original game, I'm not sure if it is the graphics.
I would say so. Yes, probably the graphics got a bit better
But it's
from
very slightly
from
improvement.
what kind of memory PS1 had? Like 64 kilobytes? Maybe
Yeah,
not
so-
even that.
But it looks really interesting.
Yeah, it is
So
one of the better games in that series. You can argue 2, 3, and 4 are the best ones, and then 1 was a proof of concept, still very good, and then 5 and 6 went just I don't know where.
yep, down the toilet. But again, the 7 regain it's
Yeah, but it went to it's Resident Evil in spirit and name, but not in spirit. It's Resident Evil in name, and that Chris Redfield takes. I think it's him who jumps up in the DLC for whatever reason.
yep. That's what I heard.
Spoilers.
Yeah, so we have pretty much covered all we really wanted. Now
Yeah.
everyone's favorite part is coming.
Mhm.
And thankfully, last week I managed to win the Guess Who.
Woo!
Yes. So right now, it's my time. And just like I promised you, you gave me a easy win. So I'll try to give you an easy win. You just have to guess correctly.
Okay. Wow. How did that never come up to you when we were playing this? Guess correctly. That's how you do it.
Because you basically never brought it up.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I never realized you don't understand how this game works. Okay, so will you start the timer or should I start the timer?
I'll start the timer.
I'm thinking, I don't know if Android had an update or only my phone had an update, but now everything is weird on my phone. Okay, I got the timer. I'm making it for 10 minutes. Can we start?
Yep, we can. Let's go, baby.
Okay, so is it a male?
Yes.
A human?
Yes.
On Earth?
Yes.
Good start. I'm proud of myself. Is he white?
No. I mean,
Is he off-white?
hold up. No, he's not white.
Like Italian, I mean.
No.
So he's not white or off-white.
No. Okay. No, not white.
Would he be black?
Yes.
All right.
You got one no. Now I'm actually writing it down because last time you know how it ended up.
No one knows. No one remembers. Okay, he's black male. So it takes on Earth.
Yes.
The game. Is it a series he's in?
No.
It's not a series. It's just one game he's in. Is he a playable character?
Yes.
Main character?
Yes.
Okay, is he a... How do I put this? So he is a main playable character in one game.
Yes.
And I'm correct in saying that the game isn't part of a series.
No.
So it is a part of a series.
It is a part of series, yes.
But he's playable only in one game.
That's correct.
This is gonna be Jordan all over again.
His name was Nathan Hale. Just
Whatever.
God damn it.
Fuck. Okay, is it a? What? Is it okay? So is the series on cross-platform?
Yes.
Does the series still exist?
Yes.
Yes. Did at least one part of the series come out on current gen? Okay, did at least one of the games come out since 2010?
Yes.
Since 2015?
Yes. Well, maybe it was a breaking point right there.
Okay, so around 2015. Was that the one he's in?
No. Stone face.
Poker face.
No copyright.
It was only 1 second.
I know.
We can do 3.
Poker face.
Fuck. Okay, is it?
Because
Do you defeat some enemies in the game?
of course.
Mainly by shooting them
Yes.
with guns?
Yes. I don't know how else you can shoot. If not by gun. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Robin
Crossbow.
Hood.
That's about it. Cannon. Oh, is the one he's in like not a spin-off, but is it like a standalone DLC-ish kind of thing?
No.
So it's not AC.
5 no's. And 5 minutes left.
Oh, I put it on 10 hours. I'm like, that's only 6 seconds past. Okay. I was taking my sweet time. Okay, still got 9 minutes.
No, we can be going as long as the YouTube allows it.
Yeah, 8 hours. So it's not. Oh my god, what is it if it's not AC? Where do you play as a black guy? Is it in first person?
No.
Third person. Is it in third person?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god. Do you all right. Okay, does the game have like, or does it attempt to have realistic graphics?
What do you mean by that?
Like, is it not, cell shaded? Is it?
Let's give it a yes.
Okay. I'm saying, is it not, like Borderlands, but is it like
It's not like Borderlands, yep.
Okay. It's a third person, probably. Okay, so is it is it like an action adventure game?
Yes.
Third person action adventure game when. So do you play a different character in all the games?
Probably. Not sure here.
Google it.
But you.
I will pause my 10 hours.
I believe once you play two characters twice, or one character twice.
Okay. What? What is this?
That's a good question.
Is it well known?
Yes. 3 minutes.
It's well known. Okay, so does the series have 3 or more games?
Yes.
Did it start in the 90s?
I believe so.
In one game you play a black guy. In the other games, do you at some point play a woman?
No.
So you're always playing guys, and one time he's black.
Correct.
And
you get 7 rounds.
other times he's white? Or is it in the other games is the playable characters white? Are the playable?
All of them?
Are they?
Are you asking if he's the only black character in the series?
Yes.
No.
Only playable character that's
No.
black. No.
He's not the only playable black character, just to put it into answer.
But you never play as a woman.
No, you don't.
So it's also not a fighting game. Well, I know it's.
You got 2 minutes left.
I know. I'm thinking. So, would you also classify it as something else as action adventure?
Yes.
Like stealth?
No.
Oh, how many now? 6, 7?
8.
Horror?
Count.
Is it like an action adventure horror game?
No.
Ah.
I just hope I didn't give you false information in any of my answers.
Okay. Do you also use something else other than guns?
Yes.
Are the things you're defeating in the game mostly human?
Yes.
Is it always humans?
Yes. Yes. 10 minutes.
Okay. Can I guess?
Sure, go ahead.
Is it Coltrane from Gears of War?
No.
Fuck.
But it's okay, let's try the full name because people know him as an abbreviation of 2 letters. He's Carl Johnson, also known as CJ. And he's not the only black guy because Franklin from GTA 5 is another, and he only appears in GTA San Andreas.
Yeah.
Got you, brother.
All right, that was a good one. I don't know. I went to Coltrane. Okay.
So the
solid one.
Reigns still remain.
Yeah, this
All
was
on
this,
me.
yeah.
I got the power.
You got the power. All right. So this was episode 12 of the unofficial Bethesda podcast presented
Partners.
by Gamer 101. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe. We don't do that. This is the first and last time I'm mentioning it. Um, goodbye.
Bye bye. See you later. See you next week. Peace.
Bye.